Hi, it's Emma Nørgaard. So I'm doing this Lady Gaga tutorial today. This is from her 2009 performance on American Idol. She performed Poker Face with this costume on. So yeah, this is the look I'm doing today. And at the performance, Gaga did have a zipper over one of her eyes. But I don't have a zipper just laying around, so I didn't do that. But if you are going to do this costume and you have a zipper, then totally go for it. Just use some eyelash glue and just glue it on right here. Then you have the completed look. So yeah, let me come in close so you can see this makeup. So it's really pretty, this makeup. It's really colorful, which I'm loving because a lot of the other Gaga looks have been, you know, very neutral, very intense, but very neutral. So I'm glad that I finally got to play with some colors. So as always, I got the wig from Lady Gaga's web shop, and I also got the costume from her web shop. So I'm going to show you. This is what the dress looks like. It's just a replication of the one she was wearing on American Idol. So yeah, that's basically it. Of course, I will link the inspiration down in the down bar. Yeah, and I guess I will just send you on to the tutorial now. So here comes the tutorial. Okay, so let's get started. By the way, my hair is wet. I just washed it. And I just applied self tanner because I was feeling so pale. But anyways, I'm going to start out with my Essence All About Matte Face Primer. So for foundation today, I'm going to use Derma Blend. And I, of course, blend that out with my sponge. So as you guys can probably see, this foundation is a little bit too dark for me, but it's fine. When I start with my concealer and my powder, it will look much more seamless, so don't worry about it, it's all good. So yeah, Gaga's face was very flawless and very yeah, very perfect. So I'm going to highlight my face with some concealer. I'm going to use a mix of my BB cream and my MAC Pro Longwear. So I'm going right ahead and blending these two concealers out. And by the way, you guys, if the lighting changes a lot throughout this video, it's because it's really cloudy. So the sun comes, the sun goes, the sun comes, the sun goes. So I'm going to set the highlighted areas with a mixture of Ben Nye banana powder and this white powder from Born Pretty Store. So I'm just using my powder brush from Born Pretty Store. Then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use my regular face powder. So Gaga's whole face makeup was pretty intense, so I am going to contour with my Laguna bronzer from NARS. So just blend that out a little bit. So once all that's on, we're going to apply some blush. And GaGa's blush was very pink and it was very bright. So I'm going to take my 10-piece blush palette from BHCosmetics. So I'm going to take this color here. It looks darker in the pan than what it comes up as on the cheeks. So GaGa's blush started on the apple and then it went kind of backwards and kind of upwards. So something like that. So I'm just going to take a bit more bronzer and use that to blend it out. And then of course blend it out with the powder brush. But you know, you want it to be pretty intense. So once that's on, we're going to move on to the eyebrows. And don't be scared about the blush. It is very intense, very bright. But you know, we are doing a GaGa look. It's not supposed to be natural and wearable. But anyways, I'm of course going to brush through my eyebrows. And since GaGa's eyebrows were very light, I'm also going to do mine very light. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in Ash. And I'm going to start out with the wax. And I'm only using the wax on the tail and kind of the arch. And then I'm going to grab the powder and I'm going to use this to fill in the rest, plus I'm going to use this to set the wax. So for an eyeshadow base, I'm today going to use my e.l.f. Essentials Eyelid Primer, and as you can see, my dog got a hold of it and chewed it up. But anyways, let's just apply this on the eyelids and blend it out with your fingers. Speaking of my dog chewing up my makeup, yesterday he also got a hold of my Rimmel Stay Matte foundation and he chewed it up, so now it's in the trash. And it was the one that I got while I was in New York. It was the lightest of my two colors. So yeah, he's so annoying. But he's really cute, so you know, I can't be mad at him. So GaGa had on like a light pink, purple type of eye look. So I'm going to try and recreate that with my Born Pretty Store 6-pan eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to use the pink and the purple. So you just want to go ahead and apply this color kind of in a round, like half circle. And I just love these eyeshadows from Born Pretty Store. They're definitely some of my favorite you know, cheap eyeshadows. So with the exact same brush, I'm going to go into the purple and I'm just going to lightly place this on the edge of my pink eyeshadow. And of course I'm going to blend it out with my MAC 224 brush. So you just want to do the windshield wiper motion, just, you know, a half circle. So then I go in with another layer of purple. And I go back and blend. So I'm just going to use the little sponge tip that comes with the palette, and I'm going to pick up the pink again. And I'm just going to apply this right in the inner corner. Just like that. And then with the same sponge tip applicator, I'm going to pick up the white and I'm going to apply that on top right here in the inner corner to lighten the color. So because these eyeshadows do have glitter in them, I did get a little bit of glitter fallout. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove that a little bit. I can't talk. So we're done with the eyeshadows. Yeah. So I'm going to do eyeliner now. So I'm using my Essence eyeliner. So something like that. So now comes the hard part, which is trying to get both eyes even. So now I'm going in with my Gush eyeliner. You guys know I am loving this. But you know, any black pencil eyeliner will do. And I'm just going to rim my eyes with this. Starting with the upper waterlines. So apply this to the bottom as well. So then I'm going to add tons of mascara to my lower lashes. GaGa's lower lashes were extremely long and thick and almost a bit clumpy. Well, actually they were a bit clumpy, so I'm going to try and do that as well with my Estee Lauder mascara. And of course I can't forget about my mascara shield. Since GaGa wasn't wearing any eyeshadows on her lower lash line, it's really important to protect the lower lash line with a mascara shield. So after I have my mascara on my lower lashes, I'm going to curl my upper lashes. And then I'm applying mascara to the top lashes as well. So the lashes I'm going to use today are the curly lashes. So with the eyelashes on, we are actually done with the eyes and we just have to do the lips. So I'm going to grab my Instinct lip liner from MAC and I need to sharpen this. So now it's nice and sharp. Can you see how small this pencil is? This was my first ever MAC pencil and I'm almost done with it. Oh, the memories. Well, anyways, I'm going to line my lips with this. So once I have the liner on, I'm going in with my Viva Glam GaGa 1, which is just a really pretty baby pink kind of color. You can use anything that's similar. And finally, I'm going to top it off with the matching lip gloss. So that's all for the makeup. I'm going to apply my wig and be right back. Okay, so this is the final look with the wig and the costume and the makeup. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. And of course, if you did, please thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. So take care and bye bye.